I've helped dozens of men in just the past 6 months alone get to the leanest body fat percentage they've ever been, predictably, using a form of science called metabolic priming, which is the process of metabolism manipulation. And all of my clients have went through similar processes of using metabolic priming to get to the leanest they've ever been eating more food. So my client case studies are going to be listed below, but that's not the purpose of this video. So my name's Adam Bunnell. I'm an online fat loss professional, and I specialize in hormonal priming, body recomposition, and higher level forms of actual science called metabolic priming. I've worked with dozens of men in the past using metabolic priming, and it has proven not to be the only most predictable, but the most consistent and sustainable way to get lean. So you can check out my client case studies. You can check out the dozens of transformations that have went through my program. But that is not the purpose of today's video, because the process I use, metabolic priming, it is predictable, right? It's a fact. The results of my clients, they speak to themselves. You can go through transformation after transformation after transformation. What I do works. But the main reason holding people back is their mindset, right? Their mindset. And what I mean by that is that typically people think that people will go years and years of trying the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. And the truth about it is the speed at which you solve problems is the speed at which the progress you make. So the faster you solve problems, the faster the progress that you make. And a lot of people out there would rather, one, spend time trying to figure it out themselves than rather spend the money to simply solve it faster, right? And there's a problem in today's society in general with nutrition in general, the lack of education within nutrition, the lack of education of what you need to eat, what you need to do, how your body works, down to even the mitochondrial benefits of certain food groups. And the reason is that people think that you can do it yourself, right? And I completely understand. I've been there before. I spent years and years and years trying different forms of dieting, trying carnivore, trying keto, trying low carb, and I wasted a shit ton of time. And I never really made the progress that I was happy with until I decided to invest into my first program, an online courses on endocrinology, to learn the education faster. And once I did, I made the transformation even faster. So a lot of people will even go years of their life spending money here and here on supplementation that is never going to be long-term beneficial. Like certain guys who say, yeah, I spend about $100 to $200 a month on supplementation. Well, how long have you been doing that? About 2 years. So you take 24 times 200, they spent thousands of dollars on things that didn't work when they simply could have spent the money on understanding how to work it and getting the education faster. The speed at which you solve problems is the speed at which the progress is made. Take this from somebody who has spent over $60,000 in just the last 4 months alone on my education, on my personal growth, and on myself, investing in myself. The most important asset that you can do in your life today is invest in yourself. If you're somebody who's struggling to get lean, struggling with confidence, and just struggling to lose the 30 pounds, but you're only willing to put a little bit of money into education, you're going to see just a little bit of progress. So you need to do it right, and you need the help to get there. Because if you haven't figured it out by now, because if you could get six-pack shredded, if you could feel better, if you could improve your health, you would have already. There's never been somebody out there that has all the education in the world, all the motivation behind feeling uncomfortable in their body, but has been stuck for months and for years. And I'm saying this out of place of love because I've been there before. I'm on the other side of the fence looking over at the guys who are scared to invest in themselves, only willing to put like $100 into their health to feel better. And I'm saying that what it takes to get you to the higher level version of yourself is getting uncomfortable, breaking your own self-limiting beliefs, and investing yourself at a high level to get the education on exactly what you need to sustain progress long term. Because once you get the education, once you get what you need, once you understand how your body utilizes food, you can keep it off for good, right? Instead of going through these diet phases where you try keto, you try carnivore, and you make good progress, you lose 20 pounds, but you just gain it right back. Wouldn't it be more logical to invest in yourself at a higher level, get the correct education, and stop spending your money on things that make you feel better rather than spending your money on the education that can make the change long term. So there needs to be a mindset change in today's society that, one, you have two different choices. Stay where you're at the lower version of yourself, feeling uncomfortable, feeling like crap, looking like crap, can't take your shirt off at the beach, or investing yourself at the higher level, taking the leap of faith and putting yourself in a spot where you get the education and you get the guidance to put yourself at a higher level. I've worked with dozens of guys, and a lot of the guys have a mindset shift that they have to make, because the where you're at right now and where you want to be is two separate different personalities. Where you want to be, you have new personalities. Think about what 10.0 version of you would think. Think about what 10.0 version of you would say. Would 10.0 version of you be scared to invest in yourself? Would he say no and be stuck comfortable and unwilling to get uncomfortable to see personal growth? What would he think? What would he do? Would he only put a couple $100 down a month to invest into his health, but sit there and wonder why he can't lose the 30 pounds? People out there need to understand the speed at which you make progress is the speed at which you solve problems, right? And there needs to be an understanding that more people need to invest in themselves. And I'm not just saying like you guys need to invest in my program or you guys need to invest with me. I'm saying from a higher level view, if you want to make the progress, you need to be able to invest in yourself. And coming from someone who has spent thousands and thousands of dollars investing in himself in the areas of mindset, self-development, fitness, business, I'm saying you need to invest in yourself to see the higher version of yourself, to break certain limiting beliefs, and to get yourself to the next step. Because a lot of people are stuck where they're at with the same beliefs that have kept them stuck there in the first place. And at the end of the day, you could have 80% of it figured out. 80% of it figured out your entire life. But that last 20% of what you specifically need, down to the detail, down to the hormonal patterns, is what's going to keep you stuck. And that 20% is just a mindset shift, saying, I will do whatever it takes to get the information, to make the progress so I can put myself in a position to have better health long term, to have better bodies long term, to get to my dream physique. Because if you're not willing to do whatever it takes to get to your dream physique, you will never get there, because it's not an easy process. It's not easy getting to your dream physique. But if you're somebody who's willing to do whatever it takes, willing to get uncomfortable, stretch the budget, put yourself in a place of uncomfortability to see exponential growth, there is no reason on God's green earth that you won't get there. So I know this is a little bit of a different style of video, but I want to be posting these videos for you every single day again and getting it back on the YouTube. I love you guys on YouTube. You guys have been super supportive. I'm going to start posting 5 days a week for you guys again, so keep up with my YouTube channel. If you are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. There will be a full training on my entire metabolic priming course. I try to give you guys as much humanly valuable as possible. You could go through my entire YouTube channel and make exceptional progress yourself. That's how much value I love to pour into you guys. But for the guys who want the actual one-on-one help and want the shortcut to get there faster, obviously that is for my paid-for clients. And I think that's pretty fair, to give you guys all the information humanly possible to help you guys get unstuck. But for the guys who want the little bit extra help and want a little bit more of detail along with the program on what you need to eat, what you need to do, what you need to put in your mouth, and what you need to train, obviously that's for my paid-for clients. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching today's video.